Now, if you're like me, you don't eat to live, you live to eat. I'm Tom Dalton from the Emmy Award-winning PBS television program Under the Radar, Michigan. And if you're a bona fide foodie, you gotta follow me to this place. Imagine coming to a town and loving it so much you open 3 restaurants there. That's a taste-tempting trilogy for your tummy. Well, that's exactly what the Yaquinto family did. They opened 3 restaurants in a row, and the people of Plymouth welcomed them with open hearts, minds, and especially stomachs. There's Fiamma for a fancy and flavorful night out, Campari's for classic and comfortable Italian, and the Sardine Room, a contemporary raw bar, and a whole lot more. Before sampling the food ourselves, Ryan Yaquinto gave me some food for thought on what these restaurants are all about. For people who have never been to this restaurant or these restaurants before, meaning me,
right.
Describe all 3 for me.
Campari's, in a nutshell, is your classic family Italian eatery. So you got your pizzas, your traditional pastas, and some of your chicken and veal dishes that people are used to seeing. My aunt makes almost all of the pasta homemade in the basement, so it's still a family-owned and operated establishment in the truest sense of the word. Fiamma Grill is when you're looking to take the next step and maybe go on a little bit of a date night or a romantic occasion. And the Sardine Room, it falls in between. So when you get your group of friends and you're looking to maybe leave the kids at home and go out for a little bit of a good time and a party and adventuresome eating, and that's where you're checking out.
What do you love about this town?
Oh, I am a city resident for a few years now, and it is a very small town. So the town is really great about embracing the park and a lot of events. There's art in the park, there's the Ice Festival weekend and all kinds of little events in between. It's very walkable and a great sense of community, a great sense of pride.
Well, I kind of knew in advance how good this place is, all 3 places, because Eric, he comes here all the time. And yeah, and I'm just amazed at the atmosphere, and the people here are friendly, and I cannot wait to taste the food.
Oh, yeah.
The Sardine Room is where you'll find Ryan's brother Frankie, presiding over small plates and big appetites. Now, the Sardine Room is your newest venture.
Right.
Just take a second to explain the concept or the atmosphere in there.
Well, I guess basically the concept, what we had in mind first was really the raw bar, and then on top of it kind of came the shared plates and the small plates and the craft beers and craft cocktails and things like that. But really we wanted a place where you could come in and feel comfortable doing the restaurant or experiencing the concept however you like. So if you wanted to come on a Monday or Tuesday, show up in jeans and a t-shirt, grab a burger at the bar and a PBR. You could do that if you wanted to come on a Friday night, bring a date, get a nice bottle of wine. You could definitely do that as well. So the plan was kind of to let people dictate their own experience in the restaurant.
Well, the reason I bring it up is because I'd like to create the experience of free food forever.
Yeah, that works too. Free food forever.
It does?
Yeah, can.
I want a handshake on that.
Maybe one of these days.
Yeah, right.
We'll get it right.
Not today. Next, I decided to jump into the raw bar pool with Shuckmeister Scott Rochon. So how do you shuck an oyster? First of all, is it dangerous? And secondly, do they bite?
It can be a little dangerous. Luckily, they don't usually bite.
Okay.
First, you take a oyster and you place it on the center of your towel.
Center of my towel.
And then you fold over the one side. Kind of keep it real nice and tight there.
Okay.
And then you go in, kind of wiggle till you can't really wiggle no more.
Can't wiggle no more.
And then you just pop it open.
So look at that. I actually did this and I didn't cut myself. So how many oysters will you shuck in an evening?
In an evening, anywhere from 300 to probably about 1,500.
Is it true what they say about oysters?
What do they say about oysters?
No, then never mind. If you don't know, never mind. Well, after mastering the fine art of not cutting my finger off, we worked our way back and forth between the 3 restaurants to get a general consensus of overall diner delight. So what do you love about these restaurants?
Oysters are awesome here, and we have a great time every time we come here.
Love it. Oh, the oysters, buck a shuck, $2 beers. I mean, everything is just great. And plus you meet really good people like you.
Oh, you're just saying that. So we are at which restaurant? I'm just as a test.
Campari's in Plymouth.
And what do you like about the restaurant?
I love the atmosphere, love the food, love the wait staff. They're fab.
Fab?
Fab.
Fab. I haven't heard that in a while. So I noticed you're at Fiamma's, which is the fancier restaurant. Is this a special occasion?
No, it is happy hour.
You just like fancier, little more high-end, classier happy hours.
Yes, that you can belly up to the bar with some neighbors.
With some fancy neighbors.
Fancy neighbors, yes.
Right. Well, regardless of the level of fanciness you prefer, there's no doubt you'll find it at one of these great restaurants. The only tough part will be deciding which one's your favorite. As for us, we couldn't imagine a better way to cap off a great day of exploring the friendly and beautiful town of Plymouth. We met some great people, toured the town, had some fun in the sun, and ate like kings. And that, my friends, beats my favorite liverwurst and chocolate syrup sandwich any day of the week.